Hi guys, this is Megha. Welcome back to my channel English with Megha. And today I am going to take another session which is a kind of discussion and related to current affairs. So do you have any guess? What is that? Boycott Chinese products. Yes. How can we boycott Chinese products and give our participation for our country? And does it really practical to do, or it is just only try to please people? First of all, I would like to bring your attention that why we are opted to buy Chinese products and goods. Affordability. No one can deny that Chinese products are cheap in price. I would like to give an example of smartphone. Many of us want to buy a smartphone with all the facilities and features in cheaper price. And because our wallet not allow big budget for it. So we would prefer Chinese smartphone over any other smartphone being expensive. So it is simple that Chinese products are reasonable and value for money. Innovation. China has much more evolved in product innovation and product placing. And they know very well how to fulfill demands with customized products. And here our manufacturers are failed to give competition Chinese products. Don't have options. There are goods which are simply not widely available in Indian market. So we don't have option but to buy Chinese products. Another point is luxurious and attractiveness, and this is a significant reason that we tend to buy Chinese products. How? Let's see. When I say that I have Born China dinner set, so that time I want to show my luxurious, and that's how we are opted to buy Chinese products. Now come to the point where we should not buy Chinese products. And as a consumer, I am highlighting some points. First one is bad quality. And I don't think so that I need to explain too much that Chinese products don't maintain its quality and durability, right? And I think we all are familiar of those words China model, right? When we want to call something bad in quality, that time we use these words, China model. Next point is security. Security is a significant issue that we couldn't compromise with it. Now you can see that many Chinese apps are reportedly listed by intelligence that have the potential to hack our data and threaten our privacy. Next point is unhealthiness and adulteration. There were many scandals happen in China related food safety, especially in 2008. Chinese milk scandal, which is very well known scandal. It is an adulteration with melamine, a chemical which was used to increase nitrogen content of diluted milk to giving it the appearance of highly protein content in order to pass the quality control testing. And this is scam with babies died from kidney stone and other kidney damage. Now again I would like to bring some points why we should boycott Chinese products as an Indian. So what can bother me being an Indian? First thing, you should bother with COVID-19 crisis. Yes. This is the crisis which came from China and spread all across the world and badly attacked to all human lives and economy of all countries. And still we are suffering to this pandemic situation. Right? Next point is GALWAN skirmish. As we all know that we lost our 20 soldiers on that skirmish, and that is huge loss for us. And still China trying to make dispute on the border, and this is not the new thing for China. And here another action were taken by China against India. In 2016, China denied the entry of India to the nuclear suppliers group. Along with that, China is viewed as a major roadblock by Indians towards its permanent seat in United Nations Security Council, to use its veto power repeatedly to keep India out of the UNSC. Even China provides Pakistan unconditionally support in many international stages, despite the fact that Pakistan is a state sponsor of terrorism. Okay, so now choice is ours. Either we boycott Chinese product or not. But if I am asked, I must say that above mentioned points are more than enough for me to boycott Chinese products and take a stand for my country. That doesn't mean that I will throw all Chinese products which I already bought. No. But from now, I will not use any Chinese product until do or die situation. And many of you may be thinking that it is easy to say but not to do. And somehow I am agree with this fact, because here I am going to give some points which create trouble towards the birth of boycott Chinese products. The phone we use to toys our children play with. The Indian economy is heavily dependent on Chinese investment. Let's understand the trade deficit between two countries. Due to India's limited production capabilities, China has emerged as a biggest exporter of consumer products. India importing 7 times more than it exports to China. Data suggests that China's export to India account for nearly 2 to 4% of its total export, which it can afford to export to other countries substituting India, and that would potentially not hurt China's economy. On the other hand, since India imports in a large quantity from China, it will not be easy for India to find a replacement of Chinese products at a comparatively low cost. So, the task of mass boycotting of Chinese products is feasible only when India has substitute source which can match the cost and bulk availability of Chinese products. Now again, China is one of India's key trading partner. Goods such as electronic products, plastic goods, smartphone, solar cell, car component, pharmaceutical drugs, toys, footwear and sports equipments, and list go on. India imports all these things from China. Even India's toy industry has been completely captured by Chinese products. Additionally, the products which made by Indian company contain components which came from China or use Chinese machinery to make it. Thus, some of our key industries of Indian economy partially or completely dependent on China. Now let's see China's dominance in the Indian digital market. TikTok is the popular Chinese app in India. PUBG took smartphone users in India by storm. UC browser, cam scanner, ShareIt and many more are popular utility apps in India. So you can see how can China capture our Indian market and force us to depend on China. So that is why we need to stand for vocal for local and self-reliant. So what is the meaning of vocal for local for us? This is the time that we need to recognize the importance of local manufacturing, local supply chains and local markets. The pandemic of COVID-19 crisis taught us the importance of being local, because this crisis made us keep in lockdown and all the demands during this lockdown fulfilled by locally. So this is the time that we vocal for local and help them to make global brand. As an Indian, I must say here that I have opportunity to change my local brand into global brand. I only need to start buying and using my local Indian brand, and this is how we can take our country towards self-reliant. Self-reliance, Atmanirbhar Bharat. India need to reduce its dependence on imports from different countries, and this COVID-19 pandemic may be turned for India as an opportunity. Like we can see how Indian companies started making PPE kit, masks and sanitizers in short notice. Besides, many local companies have started making ventilators, and I think this should be done also in different sectors. Government is also trying hard to boost local industries by giving them economic packages, relief in taxes, production-based incentives, and running Startup India to promote startups and innovations. Along with that, government is imposing anti-dumping duty on foreign products so that Indian companies can compete better. So what is my perspective or my opinion? We all have the responsibility to make our country strong and developed. Maybe I couldn't go to the border, but I can boycott Chinese products, and I will do. I know currently this is not possible completely to boycott Chinese products, but at least we can start. And what we can do? First, if we need to buy something, we should prefer Indian companies or Indian brand. If it is not available, then we need to search those companies which having foreign investments but having manufacturing units in India, because they are giving jobs to the Indian people. See whether it is a movement of self-reliance, vocal for local, or boycott Chinese products. We will get success only in all these fronts when government, industrialists and public all come together and work together. So guys, these are the things that I really wanted to share with you, and reason behind making this video is that we all should be aware what is currently going on and how can we participate in all these things. So what is your opinion or your thought? Go to the comment section and give your opinion. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please do like, subscribe and share. Thank you.